Hey guys, welcome back to Black, White, and the Grays. I am Kylie, and today we got a big day. That's right, that's what I'm talking about. We have the interns on their way here. We are going to finally be building my greenhouse shelf today. It'll be a double-decker. I was kind of thinking 3, but I just don't think we have the space for that, at least on the short side of the greenhouse, because it gets down to like 5 feet over there. It's just a little too short for 3 layers. I don't know. We might be able to rig up something over on this side, but at least it's going to be a 2-layer shelf, which is going to double our space from what we have. We just have that one table in here, which is out of control. So today is clean up the greenhouse day and get it organized, and also build the shelf. So we have our 4 interns coming. We have 4 now. So a couple weeks ago, the mom of our original interns, the OG interns, she was like, it was like 30 minutes before they were leaving, she was like, hey, you want 2 more interns? And I was like, yeah. A big dream for our farm, and I've talked about this a lot, is to have a lot of interns, more than 2, even more than 4. So we doubled our interns with just in the last couple weeks. It's pretty exciting. So it'll be fun to see what happens. You just never know what's gonna happen. I mean, January, we doubled our interns. February, who knows? March, you never know. By the end of the year, we might have 20 interns. Now that would be a lot. I don't know if I have enough jobs for all them, but it's gonna be the best looking farm around. That's what I know. We have had this greenhouse for a whole year, and it's kind of a look back, and I wish I had better footage. We weren't YouTubing then, we weren't filming good, but I do have some Instagram stories that we took. We were super active on Instagram this time last year, and now not so much anymore, but I much prefer YouTube. You can just tell a longer story, but I'm glad I have those. I'll insert some clip and you'll get to see how this whole process came to be. It's just kind of a really cool story. We got all of our tools ready to build this thing as soon as the girls get here. My back's still a little sketchy, so we're gonna let the girls do the heavy lifting, and I will be a supervisor and also doing the fine tuning of all the things, because I don't think they've ever probably used a power tool. So I'll probably be the power tool user. So here we go. This is gonna be fun, and you're gonna get to see this whole dang greenhouse get spruced, as well as we get to talk about the greenhouse. Greenhouse is going up. Coming along, coming along. Okay, so 1 more window go up there, and 2 will go in there. They're not gonna match, so it's just gonna be eclectic, if you want to use a kind of word. Hodgepodge. So I misjudged the sides. I don't have enough. Okay, gonna show you the greenhouse. It's on the final stretch, yo. Need doors. Majorly. Gotta find some doors. That's my goal for tomorrow. I'm gonna go find some doors, but here we go. Oh, and I'm gonna paint outside. So there she be. So I think it's doors that were French doors obviously would be best, but there it is. I'll go to the side. But I'm gonna plant in it. Oh, and I think there's one piece on the corner there that's still not done. Needs some plastic for that. But holy crap, she is almost ready. Just one giant gaping hole in the middle. Okay. So it's, what are we at? 18 by, there's some extra windows we didn't use. 18 by 26? No, 20 by 26? I don't remember. I'll have to ask Trey. It was supposed to be 16 by 24, but here's the windows. Okay, so right there you can see that's where we still need, I might have ran out of plastic. Might need to buy some, but anyway, this is what it looks like from the inside. The one bummer was these windows weren't quite big enough, so we had to just use some corrugated clear plastic on the bottoms. But I don't think it's going to make a difference, especially when the flowers are planted. I'm going to do, not tall flowers, but flowers will be planted on the outside, so you won't really be able to see that. Anyway, this is just crazy to me. It's just wild. This has been a dream that has come to fruition, and I've just been thinking, like, this giant garden, 14,000 square feet, It's 14,300 square feet, but the greenhouse is like 300 square feet. So is a huge undertaking, and I get that. And it gets overwhelming and daunting and crazy, and then you just take a little piece at a time. Like getting this greenhouse took over a year. It wasn't a quick thing for us, at least. Other things took priority. The little garden we put all that in, and it was really expensive because we bought everything, all the compost and all the mulch and everything we bought from the store. Well, from the landscape place. But this year, the big garden, I was like, there's no way on earth that we're gonna be able to do this, because it's gonna cost thousands of dollars, probably like $8,000 just for compost. But then we got all this stuff from our neighbors, old manure, old hay, old whatever they had that was compost, and we didn't have to pay a dime for it. Like, I literally calculated it, and it was gonna be $8,000 to compost for just the beds in this garden, which is a lot of money. So now it's free. That was a miracle from the Lord. I just know it was. And now our biggest undertaking is the fence. To fence in a 14,000 square foot garden. It'll be really cool to see how it all comes together, though. I feel like the Lord is just kind of working his hand through all of this. So stay tuned for that. It'll be pretty awesome when it comes together. I know it will. So there's the doors we got. One, I had this one, and this one I got at the Restore, and we got them down to 20 bucks. So, and this one had a tag that was 15, so I must have picked it up at a garage sale or something years ago. So they are a little different. This one has an X, and this has just straight beveled. One is taller, one is shorter, one is wider. You get it. Okay, so they don't quite fit perfectly, but neither does anything else in this greenhouse that we made work. So we'll build the frame out, it'll look good, and those are our doors. There she be. I love it. The doors still aren't perfect, but I think it's so cute. And it'll be so cute when it's cohesively white in the front. Oh, it's adorable. So now, I had to show you the retaining wall that went up and at the greenhouse, and it looks so good. So there's that. It's coming along. Oh, we got the dirt pushed up against the greenhouse. Okay, so, and then we also got the burn pile, nor the cardboard. That's for the garden beds we're about to prep. The burn pile's been leveled out. We just have a little bit of it that's frozen still. But we've had the greenhouse for a year now, about to the day. I love this greenhouse. I think it just does so much being half in ground. And I wish it could be a true Wallapini, which is like all the way in ground and just the roof is up in this area, because I don't even think I would need to consider heating it. The amount of heat that this gives is just incredible, but imagine it being all the way underground. That'd be huge. Like I said, the only reason we can't is because we have an underground river going beneath us, and we would hit the water table if we went any deeper. I didn't want to risk flooding my greenhouse in the winter. That would just be a disaster. The greenhouse, like, was it worth it? Would I dig a half in ground greenhouse again? If we still live in this area and we move, like if we move but still stay in this area, I would 100% build a half in ground greenhouse again, if not a full in ground traditional Wallapini. I'll see if I can find a picture and put one up here for you. And it's just so much it's so beneficial. You save a ton of money, and it's just kind of cool. People, it's definitely a talking piece when people come to the farm. They're like, is that greenhouse half in ground? Why, yes, it is. It definitely is. And I just love this dang thing.
Yo, you don't need to zoom in on it. It's just focus on them.
This is your guys' first YouTube debut.